Hi guys, Ben here from SBSboards. Wanted to give you today just a couple of little tips and advice if you're going to the Wave in Bristol and how you can catch more waves in your session. So if you haven't seen it already, the Wave Bristol is an incredible wave pool based in Bristol using the Wave Garden Cove technology. It produces tons of waves each hour and it's going to give riders loads of opportunity to surf different types of waves. If you're a total beginner, you've got an area for whitewater. If you're an intermediate, you've got some small, green, open face waves. And if you're an advanced surfer, you've got an incredible wave from 1.2 meters to 1.9 meters high. The wave at Bristol for advanced surfers is about 15 seconds long. Depending how you ride it will also depend how long a surf you get. How the advanced sessions work at Bristol is you'll be in the water with about 15 other people and you would have chosen whether you want to surf rights or lefts. The waves come in sets of about 20 waves before there's a lull and then the waves start up again for the next set. There's no competing for waves. Each person has 2 chances to catch a wave before they have to ride the whitewater in. So making sure you maximise your hour slot at Bristol is really important if you're looking to get a lot of waves. After surfing it myself and speaking to some of our team riders, here's our top 5 tips for catching more waves at the Wave Garden Bristol. Number 1, have a higher volume board. If you're looking to catch more waves, it makes sense to have a higher volume board. Especially on this wave, it has different sections. So you've got a flatter section, a faster section, and that slow or a more plunging wave at the beginning. If you're looking to make sure you definitely catch that first wave, having a higher volume board will just give you that extra paddle power to get into the wave a little bit earlier. The last thing you want is to be paddling for waves and not catch them. The higher volume boards will also help as you just drop in, as the wave starts to flatten out and it's ideal for cutting back towards the peak. Having that little extra volume will also help down the line when trying to create speed, especially getting past the faster sections. Choosing a board that's higher volume or made of epoxy with an EPS foam core is also going to float a lot better, which means that you can paddle faster, you're going to catch waves more, and you're going to be a lot faster down the line so you can make those faster sections. For instance, if you usually ride about a 28 litre surfboard, we would recommend going 2 to maybe 3 litres higher than your traditional saltwater surfboard. Tip number 2, take off close to the wall. Taking off closer to the wall is going to give you a lot more speed going into the wave. It's also going to allow you to get a lot more speed to get a proper roundhouse cutback as you fade back towards the peak, giving you more time on the wave, allowing you to generate more speed as you cut back round for the faster section. The wave has 3 major sections. You've got the initial drop in, then you've got a flatter, fatter section where you can do a cutback back to the peak, and then you've got a faster, really fast section where there's a small barrel and then a little fast bit at the end. Number 3, catch the first 2 to 4 waves of the set. If you do this, you should have enough time to catch a wave, paddle back out, and then catch one more before the set finishes. With 15 people in the water and a set of 20 waves, if you catch the first 1 or 2, you should be able to catch your wave, paddle back out and catch another one before the set finishes. Over the course of an hour, this is going to give you a lot more waves if you can catch 2 waves instead of 1 per set. I would recommend not surfing the wave totally to the end. As it starts to die out, kick out on your surfboard and try and catch the rip going straight back up to the peak. There's a small section of jetty which juts out, and if you can get out just before that, then you should be able to get back up into the rip and get back to the peak just before the end of the set. Number 4, have a good fitness level. If you're going to go to the wave and you want to catch a lot of waves, you want to make sure that your fitness level is right on point. Yeah, we're not in the ocean and you don't have to paddle out through loads of sets. If you want to catch more waves, you want to make sure that you're in position to make sure you do at least catch 2 waves a set. If you're struggling with paddling, then that just might be the thing that costs you a couple of extra waves in your hour session. Number 5, make sure you choose the right surfboard for the wave. Just like any surf spot, you want to make sure you've got the right board for the right conditions. Now obviously the wave in Bristol has the same conditions every time, but it may be slightly different to what current board you have. As we said before, making sure you've got a right amount of volume for the wave, but also making sure you've got the right style and shape to suit your surfing and to suit the wave. For myself, I would recommend that you have something a little bit wider than your normal shortboard that's going to be nice and stable and give you plenty of speed down the line. For me, some of our favourite surfboards we like to surf at the wave are boards like the Predator, the Fish Finger and also the Bull. These are all nice and high volume boards, all with slightly different features depending on your style, but it's still going to have lots of fun at the wave. The Predator's got loads of volume up front to help you catch waves and keep that speed, with also the rounded pintail that's going to allow you to do lots of manoeuvres on the wave. The Predator was the board that I chose for my surf of the wave, but also our team rider Joss, as he found it just had a little bit more volume and speed to it when he was in the wave. It allowed him to keep his speed through all of his manoeuvres, pump down the line, keeping lots of power and speed in all of his turns. Our fish finger is a favourite of our team rider Dan, who surfed this at the wave and had so much fun sliding out the fins. Dan really enjoyed the fish on the wave because of its higher volume, super flat rocker, and its ability to get the fins free when he wants to. I'd also recommend the ball for this wave, as I think it would be super fun. Again, a high volume board, flat rocker, still loads of fun to be able to surf on a wave like Bristol. And going slightly shorter in the length for the ball, in my opinion, would be a great board for this wave. So if you're planning on visiting the wave, hopefully you like our top 5 ways to catch more waves, and let us know if you find any other ways where you can catch more waves at the Wave Bristol. Comment below if you know any other ways of catching more waves at the Wave Bristol. See you soon, and thanks for watching.